everyone, how are you all doing? Welcome to Fiaura. I'm on Rimley's 40K Theories channel for this one. As you can see from this, I haven't actually finished the game, and there's an important reason for that. On live stream, we attempted to complete the first mission 5 separate times. And it's not that the game is that hard, it's just unfair. You'll see what I mean in a minute. So in the meantime, let's take a look at how Warhammer 40,000 Space Wolf operates. First off, I must declare that I got this game for free. I did not solicit the devs for this game. They came up to me and asked if I would take a look at their game. I have. I have left them a bunch of comments from my live stream and have even sent them an email advising the delay of early access and a rework of the game. Did all this while we were streaming. So, first off, we'll take a look here at the options menu. This is actually a pretty in-depth options menu. So obviously they've taken some time to convert this to PC because you got graphical options, some advanced graphics that aren't on the mobile version. Yes, this is a mobile port, be warned. And plenty of resolution sizes. There should be some smaller ones for people who just so happen to have a smaller computer using an older computer. This took a second to realize that these are checkboxes, not a scroll drop-down menu. Drop-down menus don't exist in this game for some reason. Next, I do not have access to the Scout or Terminator at all. Until you complete, I don't know what mission, you don't get access to them. So here's my multiplayer squad. I can't do anything for the Scout or the Terminator. I have a melee specialist, I assume the grenade symbol is for. Why you chose a grenade symbol for a melee specialist, I don't know. I have another melee specialist with a fire symbol for some reason. Can't change this, by the way. Can't change their names, can't change any of this, which makes it kind of less interactive because it's expected that you can at least change the name of the characters. Moving on. Card collection. That's right, this is a card-based tactical strategy game. I didn't think I'd ever utter those words, but I did. Up to 30 cards in a deck, very similar to Hearthstone in that manner. There is no scroll bar over here, by the way. You have to manually click and drag like you would on a touch screen. So that is clearly indicative to me that there are things being done here that are not for us to enjoy. Now, one of the most common things about this is I noticed I have no healing cards whatsoever. And the enemy does. But that's about everything here. Multiplayer-wise, you can... I can't get a multiplayer match right now because the server hasn't been turned activated in order to allow it yet because early access hasn't started yet officially. So we have the campaign. Let's take a look at some gameplay. Gonna drop right in. Now normally you guys would go, this is a first impression, not a review. And I'm like, no, not after 6 hours of this torture. So, I need to cleanse the area of traitors and locate surviving pack brothers. There is an attempt in some places to integrate the Warhammer 40K aesthetic and wording, but they only go halfway. They only go halfway in covering this in Warhammer 40K juice. Now I know the best tactical strategy for this is to discard any short range cards and end my turn. Now, units have this little time clock over here. This is exertion. Based on exertion, countdown indicates when your next turn will happen. So, if their exertion is up to 16 and mine is 6, then my next turn happens immediately as we drop down 6 with 10 left on each of them. Simple game mechanic, understandable game mechanic. So I'm going to do an insertion, an effort 8, shotgun blast. Chain is when a card in your hand activates because of something else happening. I miss! On an 83%. Now he's going to go before I do, but he is not at the moment, so I'm going to end turn here. That shotgun blast would have killed that guy. Here's the problem with the game. There are some modifiers here that we can't see because he hit me 3 times in a row with a 60% chance to hit each one. There's some modifiers here we can't see or understand. They don't tell us. So there's a lack of transparency on their part. I scroll over him. I right click is how you exit out. So if I left click, it starts the action. So I don't know what's going on here. All I know is I just sucked absolute hardcore. And this is the problem with the game. These little RNG errors. I've now lost the mission. I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, I have now lost this mission. Because I'm going to take too much damage right here and lose too many cards to win the mission at this point. That's game over. I've lost over half my health. But we're going to continue forward. You'll see what I mean at a certain point. I am going to use this giant multi-melta and hopefully tell you to go to hell. And you're seeing this, that I have 70+% chances to hit. And I'm just not connecting. I don't know. Do not know what I'm supposed to do. There's no way to get hit modifiers, by the way. There's no way to change your chance to hit. It's just printed on the card. At this point, I can actually move. Now that I've lost over half my hit points, when I probably shouldn't have even taken any damage. Have no movement cards except for the jetpack. I wish to save it, so I must pitch a weapon card. This is hard. I swore to die for Rust and the Allfather, but I'll be damned if I don't take 100 or 200 traders down with me. My hammer is at your command, Valgard. Vicar speaking. Glad to hear voices of my friends. My rifle has long since been waiting for its prey, and my dagger is ready to feast on the blood of the enemy. Rendezvous. Moving out to the rendezvous point. See, that sounds like Space Wolf dialogue. Later, we'll get another character, assuming I don't die, that whose dialogue is not very Space Wolf-esque. I don't want to pitch any cards, so I'm just going to have to end turn. Now, he has two enemies directly in front of him. He's in Tactical Dreadnought armor, starting with the same number of hit points as our friendly neighborhood Tactical Marine down here. You see where this is going. Now, also, this is clearly blocking terrain as you see me attempt to interact with it. I'm going to activate this for +2 defense. May as well use the Storm Shield while I can. Next, we have our Sniper. Now, this is something that doesn't make any sense to me. Facing. My facing dictates if I can attack or not. Their facing does not. Fair warning. Your facing will dictate if you can do anything or not. And also I am out of range, which makes that suck especially hard. There's the Storm Shield providing me with... See, I don't understand what modifiers are making them miss and what modifiers are making them hit. Nor do I understand why I just lose my armor on a card that doesn't say it takes away armor. Discard a card, and I just took 90 points of damage. Their attacks don't... They seem to have modifiers or something I'm not seeing here. I don't know what's going on, but 2/3 of a chance to hit, and you hit with all 3 attacks. I wish my 60% attack rolls in XCOM would hit that often. I wish that my XCOM attack rolls hit that often. This is an equip card. You can equip this weapon and now get multiple uses out of it. This is not an equip card. Chain activation adding +8 to the attack. So I hit, insta-kill. Sniper rifle. Something doesn't seem right here. The Scout Marine can attack in all directions. Awesome. Now you're ready for the fatal flaw with the Terminator armor. We will pitch his multi-melta. I will walk up here. I will face this way. I can attack in one direction, directly in front of me. I can't even attack diagonal left or diagonal right. I have to attack one direction. This virtually makes this character nearly 100% useless. Also, if he misses that one attack that he gets with the Storm Hammer, with the Thunder Hammer, he's done. Like, and now he's just going to take 100 plus 200 damage from between these guys. Just straight up. And so is my scout here. This level clearly was not play tested. Or if it was, I don't know who play tested it, but they ain't done good play testing for you. Again, I don't understand what's the point of Dreadnought armor if it doesn't reduce any damage. That definitely is not reducing any damage. He's just taking full damage. So I can equip this sniper rifle, and well, I would shoot it, but you know what? We're going to shoot the regular pistol because this should kill you. Now here's the thing about this guy, is he comes in and spawns and knows that he literally stops just short of range. So I should probably end my turn early, and now he approaches in and of course shoots me, forcing me to discard a card and take some damage. Rage basically means I go instantly. I haven't figured out how to get rage to trigger on a regular basis. It also wants me to do this. This is not good for a computer. For a lot of reasons. It teases us with a kill cam, but if I'm going to point out with the kill cam animation it just gave. One, there's only one animation. One animation. For a PC game. I don't care if you're a mobile port. You made claims to me that you were going to do more than just be a mobile port. And you didn't do it. So that's one of the reasons why I'm upset with the dev, is they actually made claims that this was going to be better than a mobile port. And that's another reason. He misses that guy, and now he just eats it in the face. Over and over again. A chainsword is doing that much damage to him. Those two chainsword attacks did more than his Thunder Hammer could ever hope. There's the chest I can get for the optional objective. Get the Scout Marine moving, of course. The Terminator still hasn't dealt with his guys and is just getting beat to shit. Notice as all brethren must reach the rally point. That does mean if one of them dies, you do lose. And at this point, I'm just going to end my turn. Because I know what's ahead of him is more guys. And I can't deal with them right now. Especially when my Terminator, veteran of the Space Marines, can't hit anything. Again! Huge chances to hit. Keeps missing. I can't move any further forward without spawning more Chaos Space Marines. Terminator is now dead. Mission failed. This is what we got on live stream all afternoon. This game is bad. Like, in its current state, this is a terrible game. We can't even get past the first damn mission. Because of... can't hit anything. Gotta hope his shield saves him, because that's all I got for him. I'll show you guys, though. I'm going to move forward. There should be more Marines spawning as soon as I get any decent amount forward. Let's take an effort to reduce the effort you spent to 2. So you basically get to go soon. Take a move forward here. Marines. Not that it matters. This guy's just going to walk up and wreck my face. 130. They get 2 more Marines up here who are now rushing this Terminator, who is absolutely worthless, and I cannot edit his deck in any way, shape, or form until I beat the mission. And his deck is bad. It's really a bad deck. Not to mention, these guys spawn and are on initiative 0. So they immediately get to go. All of them. So you immediately just lose 1 to 200 hit points off of most of your characters. Dead. Terminator. Get mission over. This is what you have to expect, guys. I know I'm whining and I'm being upset, but this is just bad. This is obviously unplay tested because there's no way to complete this mission. Even if I killed all of those Marines, because we did it. We killed all of those Marines and got to the rally point. It drops 3 more spawns of Marines on you. And without any healing items or any way to regenerate your health or really increase your defenses, you just get massacred. And here's the worst part about it all. Is down here in the Armory Collection, you go to the Forge to make new stuff. If you don't complete the mission, you don't get any rewards. Now, some of you in the comments have gone, you just suck. No, like, I have played Sid Meier's on fucking Deity. I have played XCOM 1 and 2 on Legendary Iron Man and beaten all 3. Hell, my XCOM 2 Let's Play, we played on Legendary Iron Man and beat it. I have the achievements. This is bad. This is just a bad... This is a bad mobile port. This is a bad game. I'm informed that the Terminator and Scout Marine aren't normally on the first mission in the mobile version, which means that's a drastic change that hasn't been properly play tested with someone who just has the starting cards. I spent the 3,000 points that they allot us, and all I have are these starting cards. That's all I really have. That's why I have the multi-melta, but you saw I only have one of those. And a lot of these still have huge, undeniable chances of missing that keep coming up. You have an 85 and a 90% chance to hit, and you miss consistently. That tells me something's wrong with your RNG generator. If I miss an 80+% multiple times in a row, and then the computer turns around with a 60% chance and hits every shot. There's a problem with your RNG generator, ladies and gentlemen, and this. You guys are like, well, maybe it's just bad luck. No. I can assure you it's not bad luck. We put 4 hours into this and got the same result over and over again. The computer consistently hitting shots that, in one case, it had a 40% chance to hit card and hit both attacks. For 500 points of my health just gone. And I'm like, I had 500 health. Now that guy's dead and I have to restart the mission. The next thing is there are no checkpoints. There's no in-game save system. There's no way to save your progress in a mission. You have to do it from start to finish, back to front. End of the day, what do I have to say about the game? No. Devs, I have addressed you personally. Delay your early access of this and redo it, and contact me when you redo it. If you don't delay your early access of this and redo it, I'm going to go on record right now as saying your game is awful, your game is terrible, and your game will fail. Show some integrity and go back and redo this, because this is just bad. Now I'm going to go actually play a good game. Inquisitor Martyr. So you guys will get to see that video hopefully soon, or Rimlays might have put them up in the opposite order to give you guys positive news about the Warhammer 40k gaming universe. I don't know. It's up to him because I gave them both to him at the same time. Anyway, come check out my channel. Please support Rimlays on Patreon. He's an awesome person, and you should make sure that he can pay his basic bills because this is slowly becoming his job. And come check out my channel. Hit the like button if you had a good time, or if this helped you influence your decision on whether or not you wanted to buy this. Hit the dislike button if it didn't. Talk to us in the comments below. We talk back. Before anybody asks, yes, I'm a woman. Deal with it. If you can't, there's the door. Anyway, that's everything, and I will see all of you guys later. Bye.